Hey everyone, welcome back to another Taekook one shot. I hope you will love this one. Sighing over his papers, Jungkook was working on his precious Friday night. He had a lot of work to do for his new client, and now the CEO finally had some time to catch up with it. With his very busy and tight schedule of overseas business, Taehyung was out with some of his friends, and Jungkook was a little disappointed that he couldn't join them. The CEO really needed to let loose after these busy times, but here he was still working hard before he could relax. Taehyung had asked Jungkook though if the workaholic man wanted to join them. The CEO almost gave in, but Jungkook knew that these papers wouldn't finish themselves, and the new client is very important for Jungkook to explore his business in foreign countries, so he declined. Now Jungkook is regretting ever going for his work. He wanted to go out and have a few drinks with his friends and Taehyung, of course, but now the CEO was somehow mouse working on his precious night off. Jungkook sighed for the 10th time and dropped his pen. Jungkook just couldn't focus on his papers anymore. He leaned back, watching the clock just strike 11:30 p.m. Jungkook hoped Taehyung would return soon. He was getting a little lonely out here. The CEO grabbed his phone to ask Taehyung when he would return, and Jungkook saw he got a message from Jimin. He had sent him a picture with the group of his friends. It seems Taehyung was having a good time with the way he was laughing on the photo, holding some type of alcoholic drink probably. Jungkook smiled to himself. Now he was really jealous. The bunny pouty face couldn't see Taehyung like this. Taehyung wouldn't normally let loose like this, and Jungkook really wanted to witness the carefree Taehyung. Sometimes Jungkook texted Taehyung and replied to Jimin with a laugh emoji before he got up. The CEO decided it was time to stop walking and take a shower. He headed to bed. Jungkook would wait there for Taehyung's return to hear Tae out. Jungkook walked to the kitchen, get water and drink it. He laid his phone on the kitchen table and went ahead and took a shower. After coming out while drying his hair, wearing only his sweatpants, Jungkook took his phone from kitchen, able to see if Taehyung had replied, but to know he didn't have any new message. Jungkook said it was 12 a.m. already, so the CEO decided to just go to sleep as he had an important meeting tomorrow. Taehyung had a key, so getting home wouldn't be a problem for him. Jungkook threw his towel in the hamper and slipped under the cover, soon falling asleep. 1 p.m. Ahmed Taehyung stumbled to the door to their apartment, eyes half closed and a stupid smile adorned his face. They reached around his pocket for his keys and with some trouble found it with the left hand inside his right back pocket of jeans. Then fished it out and tried to open the door. After five tries to get the key in the hole, the blonde hair found out he was using the wrong key, so he straightened his eyes and searched for right key while giggling to himself. Tete, so stupid, Thang mumbled out. Finally finding the key, the giggling boy opened the door after another three tries. Baby, I'm home, Thang slowed loudly into the dark apartment. He stumbled inside, almost tripping over his own feet and toed off his own shoes and struggling out of his jacket. The blonde threw it somewhere next to him before he walked into the living room. Cookie, the smaller, whined out. The apartment was dark and Jungkook was nowhere to be. Sulk a little bit because he really missed the man. He was very sad that Jungkook had to work this night and now he was finally home and the CEO wasn't even here waiting for him with a pout. The blonde walked over to the bedroom. The CEO boss should probably be sleeping already. A sulking Taehyung tripped onto the bedroom and groaned from struggling his toe against the door frame. Something stirred in the bed and Taehyung looked up. Cookie, are you awake? Tae whispered. The small boy slipped in further into the room and watched the sleeping form on the bed. Theo licked his lips when he saw Jungkook sleeping shirtless with only his sweatpants on. The CEO was lying on his back with one arm under his pillow and the leg pulled up with a sight to see. Theo thought his boyfriend really was so hot. Theo never really told him that out loud, but now the blonde had a new of few of many, and just looking at him lying like this stirred something in him. He admired the fit physique and watched his boyfriend's chest rise up and down slowly. Jungkook was still sleeping even after all the stumbling around the drunk Taehyung thought, and watching Jungkook sternly linking his lips, Taehyung looked at the obvious need in Jungkook, and the blonde almost cried on the spot. The smaller boy knew that what he wanted to do right now. He walked to the edge of the bed and almost tripped over onto Jungkook, but he could just hold himself up. His vision was a little blurry and everything spun around him. The pretty boy reached for the hem of his own shirt, pulled it over his head. He felt so hot he needed to get out of these tight clothes. He slipped out of them, leaving them at the edge of the bed and climbed on softly. The blonde wanted to surprise the amazingly hot CEO boyfriend lying here so peacefully. The CEO deserved the world, Taehyung thought. Taehyung just couldn't get enough of looking at Jungkook. He felt all hot. He wanted his boyfriend now. Tae slowly trailed his eyes down and said man chest following the happy trail down. Tae huffed. Jungkook needs Taehyung's help. He crawled down over to sit in front of Jungkook's legs and he reached for the only clothes the CEO boss was wearing. Taehyung breathed hard, his eyes dropped and his fingers fumbled to get them off. He wasn't that drunk, right? They only had a few drinks. He grinned. Oh, okay, maybe a few of lot drinks, but now the boy was focusing on feeling his freeing his treat. The blonde licked his lips when they pulled it off. A baby smile separated off Taehyung's face. No shots, even better. They reached out and grabbed it just the way Taehyung liked it. Taehyung didn't know where to start, so he just reached over and lied over Jungkook and started his walk while opening his mouth. Jungkook voice above him. Taehyung kept up. He watched Jungkook's form under his eyelashes, watching the CEO boyfriend wake up from his sleep because of Taehyung's walk. Sometime something inside Jungkook woke up. He felt something hot, and the CEO was confused from the amazing feeling he felt. The raven head groaned and breathed. His eyes opened and hissed, feeling something was. What was that? Cookie, you are up. Thanks said after he kept walking. Jungkook was stunned. Who was this boy before him? He had never seen Taehyung act like this. He was obviously drunk, but if this was what drunk Taehyung does, the CEO would have to get him drunk more often. I missed you, Cookie, Taehyung pouted. Taehyung, what are you doing? The CEO stuttered out when Taehyung went down on him once again. He gripped Taehyung's hair and pulled him up softly. Taehyung cried from the light sting, and pulling on his hair gave him. The blonde looked up at Jungkook with half-lidded eyes. Taehyung felt a little disappointed. Jungkook pulled him up and pouted his lips. Can't I please, my super hot man? Taehyung whined out. I have missed you, and you also couldn't go out drinking with me. And I missed you, and you looked so hot while you were lying. You were sleeping. Taehyung kept on bubbling out. Jungkook snickered at that. What a beau! Taehyung's hand around his stalking Taehyung while he was explaining all the way Jungkook had missed him. Jungkook slipped his fingers in Taehyung's hair again and tucked him down to his. Well, help yourself then. Taehyung was a little startled, but without hesitation get back to his walk again. After a while, Taehyung looked up with heavy breathing at Jungkook. Trey crawled up his body and wrapped his arm around his neck and kissed him hard. Jungkook could taste himself on Taehyung's lips, but he couldn't give a right now when he had a cute and needy boy on his lap and a little no lot drunk. Jungkook would not let this opportunity pass by right now and would take advantage of it. Oh, the CEO was going to tease this heck out of his baby boy the next morning, but right now he was going to have fun with him. The boy didn't know what he just did. Taehyung would know that what happened to naughtily drunk boys tomorrow morning. Jungkook, you are the best. Taehyung whispered against his chest. Well, then let me show you what I can do. Jungkook whispered in his baby boy's ear. Yes, Jungkook. Taehyung cried out happily. He got what he wanted, and he let Jungkook do what he wanted all night. And that's how Taehyung woke up the next morning, sore and hangover. What had happened last night? Taehyung groaned and tried to remember because his body felt like a truck had run him over, and it was definitely not only hangover. Good morning, my little naughty needy baby. How are you feeling? A muted voice came from beside him. Taehyung switched his head around and looked at a pair of teasing eyes. Jungkook looked just as Taehyung. The CEO was covered in red and purple marks all over. What did you do? Taehyung groaned and grabbed his head. A stabbing pain crushed through it. Jungkook slipped his arm around his baby boyfriend's waist and leaned his head on Taehyung's shoulder. What did I do? You got drunk and begged and cried all night for it, baby. Jungkook teasingly whispered in his ear, blowing hot air inside the ear, which got the CEO a slap against his chest. Huh? What? No, you. I didn't. Taehyung stuttered out. Oh, yes, you did, Jungkook. Yes, I love this. You are the best. Do it. Jungkook intimated the way Taehyung cried last night. Taehyung slapped his hand over Jungkook's mouth before the CEO could continue. Stop it, stop it. The blonde boy gasped out embarrassingly. They slowly remembered last night, and yes, he had acted like that. Small boy didn't want to look up at Jungkook, who was laughing and teasing him. I hate you, Taehyung said before the boy covered his head with his pillow. Taehyung wanted to die right now. His cheeks flushed bright red from embarrassment and an amused Jungkook teasing him endlessly. That work you did was best though, baby, Jungkook whispered near the pillow so Taehyung could hear him. Taehyung sat up so fast and threw the pillow at the laughing CEO before they groaned and reached back. The pain was killing him. You dirty pivot, you're not getting any ever again, Taehyung said and gone, and Jungkook kept laughing at his angry little tiger boyfriend. Oh, I will just get you drunk because Jungkook just teasingly and reached over to grab his baby tiger's chain and whispered, drunk thought, speak sober hearts, baby. Taehyung just got all red with his CEO boyfriend's words. The end. So everyone, how was it? Don't forget to tell me in the comment section. And yeah, I love drunk and naughty Taehyung and teasing Jungkook. What about you? Don't forget to tell me in the comment section. See you again with another Taekook one shot. If you have any request or suggestion, tell me in the comment section. Okay, bye bye. Bye.